Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to visualize something. Imagine standing at two diverging paths. One path is well-trodden, bustling with people living in the moment, captivated by the allure of desires, short-term gratifications, and an easy way to live. The other path is less traveled. It's quiet, serene, with fewer people, but those who traverse it wear an aura of calmness, control, and contentment. The former path represents a life that leads towards poverty, while the latter signifies a journey towards wealth and prosperity. The question I pose to you today is, which path do you choose to walk? While both paths may seem equally enticing, one path, unfortunately, is much easier to tread than the other. This easier path is often associated with a lack of self-discipline. After all, discipline is the backbone of any success in life, particularly in finance. Without discipline, we can be easily swayed by our desires, leading to uncontrolled spending and poor financial decisions. Think about it this way. You see a shiny new gadget in a store. You don't need it, but you want it. If you lack self-discipline, you might buy it without a second thought, ignoring the consequences that such impulsive actions may have on your financial status. On the other hand, if you are disciplined, you would weigh the pros and cons, considering whether this is a want or a need, and only then make a decision. Self-discipline is not just about controlling your spending habits. It also influences your ability to create and follow a budget, save for the future, and invest wisely. Without it, you might find yourself going down a slippery slope towards financial instability. Another danger sign of attracting poverty is living beyond your means. This means spending more than you earn. It's like digging a hole that you can't climb out of. When you consistently spend more than you make, you are setting yourself up for a fall. It's a vicious cycle that becomes harder to break the longer it continues. It's important to understand that the amount of money you have or earn doesn't equate to wealth if you're spending it all. Wealth is not about having a lot of money. It's about having a lot of options. Now you might think, I'll just earn more money, then I can spend more. However, it's not about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. And to keep money, we need to live within our means. This doesn't mean you have to live frugally or deprive yourself of enjoyments. It means making smart choices, buying a car that you can afford instead of one that will leave you in debt, choosing to cook at home instead of dining out every night, or spending on experiences instead of material things that depreciate in value. A lack of financial knowledge is another sign that can unknowingly attract poverty. Not understanding how to manage money, not knowing how to invest, or not planning for the future can lead to poor financial decisions. You wouldn't drive a car without knowing how to do it, would you? The same applies to managing your money. Money is a tool, and like any other tool, understanding how to use it properly is crucial. Financial literacy is more than just being able to balance a checkbook. It's about understanding how money works, knowing how and where to invest, understanding the difference between good and bad debt, and planning for your financial future. Without this knowledge, you are like a ship without a compass, aimlessly drifting and at the mercy of the financial storms. These points emphasize the importance of self-discipline, spending within your means, and the critical need for financial literacy. But remember, these are not just one-time actions. They are habits that we need to develop over time. They are disciplines that we need to cultivate. In the next segment of this talk, I'll delve deeper into the consequences of focusing on short-term pleasures and the impact of a negative mindset on our financial future. Remember, it's not the path that's easy that leads to wealth. It's the path less traveled, the one that demands discipline, knowledge, and control. As we journey through the path less traveled, we encounter another danger that can veer us off course, our tendency to focus on short-term pleasures. The pursuit of instant gratification is an easy trap to fall into. Our society promotes it, buy now and pay later. But as enticing as this idea may seem, it's a surefire way to accumulate debt and financial instability. It's like a mirage. It looks appealing from a distance but disappears when you get close. Think about the last time you bought something on a whim without considering your financial situation. It might have felt good at the moment, but that fleeting joy often leads to financial stress later. Over time, this habit of prioritizing short-term pleasures over long-term goals can lead to a cycle of debt that's hard to break. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that we should not enjoy life or deprive ourselves of the pleasures it has to offer. What I'm advocating for is balance. The ability to delay gratification, to say no to our immediate desires for the sake of our future well-being, is a sign of maturity and wisdom. It shows that we are in control of our lives and not at the mercy of our desires. Life is not just about the here and now, it's also about the future, and to secure that future, we need to strike a balance between enjoying the present and preparing for what's to come. Financial independence is not achieved overnight. It's a journey that requires sacrifice, discipline, and patience, and it's a journey that's worth every step. Moving forward, let's discuss another challenge that we often face, a negative mindset. You see, our thoughts and beliefs play a significant role in our financial success. If you constantly harbor negative beliefs about money, if you always see your glass as half empty, you're likely to remain stuck in the same financial situation. For instance, if you believe that you will never be rich or financially stable, you're subconsciously programming yourself for that reality. You won't take opportunities that come your way because you've already convinced yourself that you're doomed. You become your own stumbling block. The power of positive thinking and a growth mindset cannot be underestimated. A positive mindset shifts your focus from problems to opportunities. It motivates you to take actions that bring you closer to your financial goals. It doesn't mean that you won't face challenges or setbacks, but it equips you to handle them better, to learn from them, and to keep moving forward. Think of your mind as a garden. If you plant seeds of negativity, doubt, and fear, you will harvest the same. But if you choose to sow seeds of positivity, belief, and hope, you will reap a bounty of success and prosperity. Remember, your mind is a powerful tool. Use it to your advantage. Now, this brings us to the philosophy of Stoicism. The Stoics were known for their wisdom and their ability to remain calm in the face of adversity. They believed in the power of self-control, clear judgment, and inner calm. And these principles are not just applicable to life in general, but they hold true for our financial lives as well. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. In terms of finance, this means focusing on our spending habits, our saving strategies, and our investment decisions, while letting go of the market fluctuations that are beyond our control. Stoicism also emphasizes the value of clear judgment. It encourages us to make decisions based on logic and reason rather than emotions. When it comes to money, this means making financial decisions based on careful thought and planning rather than impulsive desires or fear. And finally, Stoicism promotes inner calm. If we are constantly stressed or anxious about our finances, we are likely to make poor decisions. But if we maintain a sense of calm and tranquility, we can think clearly, make better decisions, and attract wealth rather than poverty. In the next segment, we will delve deeper into how we can apply the principles of Stoicism to our financial lives and how it can help us walk the path towards wealth and prosperity. Remember, the journey towards financial independence is not easy, but with discipline, knowledge, a positive mindset, and the wisdom of Stoicism, it is definitely achievable. As we delve deeper into applying the principles of Stoicism to our financial lives, it's important to understand that Stoicism is not merely a theoretical concept. It is a practical philosophy that we can integrate into our daily lives to achieve financial success. In the realm of personal finance, the Stoic practice of self-control is paramount. It is the ability to manage our desires, to resist the temptation of unnecessary spending, and to live within our means. Spending less and saving more is a fundamental rule of wealth creation, but it is easier said than done, and this is where self-control comes into play. Every time you feel the urge to splurge on something you don't need, Remind yourself of your financial goals. Think about the long-term implications of your spending habits. This is not about depriving yourself of all pleasures, but about making wise and informed decisions. Next, Stoicism teaches us to exercise clear judgment. A clear judgment is the ability to make decisions based on facts, logic, and reason, as opposed to emotions. Emotional decisions, especially in the realm of finance, often lead to poor outcomes. It's important to educate ourselves about personal finance, investing, and money management. Knowledge is power, and when it comes to financial success, it is a non-negotiable. Lastly, Stoicism advocates for inner calm. Financial decisions made in a state of panic or distress can lead to disastrous outcomes. It's crucial to maintain a level-headed approach when dealing with money. This doesn't imply that we won't have financial worries, but irrespective of the situation, it's essential to remain calm, assess the situation objectively, and take appropriate action. Remember, attracting wealth into your life is not about luck or fate. It's about making conscious decisions, developing good financial habits, and adopting the right mindset. It's about understanding the difference between needs and wants, and prioritizing long-term financial security over short-term pleasures. Most importantly, it's about believing in yourself and your abilities to create a prosperous future. In conclusion, it's not the lack of money, but the lack of awareness and discipline that attracts poverty. Every decision we make, every habit we form, contributes to our financial future. If we choose wisely, practice self-discipline, enlighten ourselves with financial knowledge, focus on the long term, maintain a positive mindset, and adopt the principles of Stoicism, we can steer clear of poverty and step onto the path of wealth and prosperity. Don't let your past mistakes define you. Learn from them and move forward. Keep your focus on the future. As the great Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "It's not because things are difficult that we dare not venture, it's because we dare not venture that they are difficult." So dare to venture, dare to change, dare to succeed. Thank you for investing your time in watching this video. I hope it provided you with some insights and strategies to enhance your financial life. If you appreciate this content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others who may find it helpful. Stay tuned for more content on personal growth and financial success. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today. Until next time, stay focused, stay positive, and keep moving forward.